Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Add a little curiosity into your routine with TED Talks Daily, the podcast that brings you a new TED Talk every weekday. In less than 15 minutes a day, you'll go beyond the headlines and learn about the big ideas shaping your future. Coming up, how AI will change the way we communicate, how to be a better leader, and more. Listen to TED Talks Daily wherever you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
The kettle's boiled, Vic.
Great. Perfect timing. Just a dash of milk for me, please, mate.
Here you go. Shall we get started then?
Have you ever woken up on a Sunday morning and said, I'm never drinking again, and then found yourself waving $50 at a barman by happy hour?
Are you wondering why everyone else can stop at 1 while you head to a dodgy after-party with a weird bloke called Disco Dave? If so, it might be time to take a deeper look at your relationship with your reliable social crutch, alcohol.
On each episode, we'll investigate our own dysfunctional dealings with booze and find out if it's possible to stop this deeply ingrained habit before things get too messy.
Yep, we're going to open up a shame shed of humiliating drinking stories to help you understand why waking up from a booze coma each weekend with a kebab sticking out of your top pocket might actually be negatively impacting your health.
Hamish and I are here to delve into what it's like being sober, an unwanted warts and all look into why giving up those cheeky pints or putting down those mummy wines will make you feel happier, help your anxiety and mental health, and turn you into the most sparkly, authentic version of you.
Won't that mean I become boring though, Vic?
Well, Hamish, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm Victoria Vanstone.
I'm Hamish Adams-Cairns.
And this is Sober Awkward.
So why do you talk about sobriety so much, Vic?
There is only one reason, Hamish, and I don't want to sound like a twit, but it's really to help others. That is it. That is my only purpose. It's nothing to do with wanting to be a writer or to be a famous podcaster or anything like that. It is purely for unselfish purposes because I don't want anybody to feel like I did in that 4 years after I had my first child and struggled but didn't feel worthy enough to talk about it, because that is a painful place to be. And I also feel like I can deliver a message with humour, which means it hits different ears. Mm-hmm. It could hit the ears of someone who wouldn't listen to a podcast normally and reads, oh, well, this is a comedy wellness podcast. I'll tune in to see what it's like. And I can help people understand that you don't have to have a serious issue to be deserving of help. So I think that's what it's always been about for me from the start, is making sure that no one ever has to go through what I went through with that anxiety and that shame and that feeling like I couldn't get help for a problem. And it took me so long to understand all of that. So I hope that me talking about sobriety wherever I can, whether it's on my podcast, someone else's podcast, in my book, in an article that I've written, on a Facebook post or an Instagram post. The reason I do it is because I believe talking about it helps other people talk about it.
Yes, that's very noble. I hope any success that you get is because of that. I think because it comes from a good place, I think you deserve whatever goodness comes to you.
Thank you, Hamish. But also, in turn, that can open you up, what I do, to people being horrible to me as well. Yeah. So there is a side effect of being open in this form, in this realm, like doing podcasting, putting yourself out there publicly, even in a newspaper article. I get the odd email from horrible people. Like one said, you effing alcoholic C to me once. That's all. Just a one-liner in a comment, in a personal message. No, I don't think I even replied. I think I said, really I love you too. Yeah. Love you, bye. Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, so that in some ways it can open you up to a little bit of abuse here and there. But actually, the amount of messages that I get are positive. And you know, Hamish, we get them every day from people all over the world saying, thank you. This podcast has helped me be sober and I appreciate you guys more than anything else in the world. And that weighs it all up for me. Like 1 bad, 10 good. Okay, I'm good with that. Yeah. You have to have a bit of a thick skin in this game, though. Yeah. If you're easily wounded, then don't become a podcaster. That's my advice. What about you? What reasons do you talk about your sobriety, Hamish, now?
So initially I talked about it as much as possible just to be held accountable. I'm in the very fortunate position where I didn't have a problem with drinking. So I am sober because I want to be sober, not because I have to be sober. And I think that telling everyone means I'm less likely to give in.
Yep.
The more people that know, the easier I find it to sort of be true to my word.
But also that in itself, what you're talking about there, is a massive message, isn't it? And that's what you're here for, is that message to say, look, I didn't have a problem with drinking, yet I have stopped drinking, which makes you very, very relatable and gives you a voice here.
Yeah,
because
I don't think that many people are doing this.
No,
So
I don't know
worth
anyone
shouting
that's given up drinking without reaching the point where they had some sort of issue or some sort of impact from it. So that's why your voice is so important.
And I think through talking about it, you normalise it. The interesting thing about talking about it a lot is actually a lot of your friends I've experienced also want to talk about it. There's a lot of people questioning their alcohol intake that aren't talking about it. So if you start the conversation, loads of people who I thought, my biggest, booziest friends have actually revealed to me, we need to go sober. I need to go sober next month, or I'm being more conscious about my drinking. We've just come across your podcast. Can you recommend a book? I'm trying to do, I need to travel because I need to get away from where I live because that is too triggering. So loads of people are actually probably thinking about this more than you think. And starting the conversation, opening the conversation invites them to share their experiences.
Brilliant.
And I think that sense of community is something that I was completely unaware of before I was sober. I had no idea that there was a huge sharing, warm, inviting community of sober people who support each other in their sobriety. That was completely new to me. And sharing it and talking about it makes it less frightening for people who want to go sober but think they'll be loners. That is the point of talking about it.
And when you talk about it, it's such an interesting point you make there, because everybody's story is different. So it never gets boring. This whole sober society that we're chatting about today, everyone's story is similar in the fact that they drank and have given up. And that's where the similarities end, I think, because everybody has a very intricate and personal history, generational, environmental, whatever that is. Everyone has their own story. And that's why the stories are relevant, because other people will have been through the same thing as you, which means they want to keep hearing something until they resonate with it. So my story might, a woman who is at home with young kids and is over drinking might resonate with me. A young male who's going out with his mates for lad weekends, who's over drinking in every situation like that, might resonate with you. So we're just two people with two stories. And what we're saying is the more people that talk about their stories and are open like Hamish and I are being, it means more people beneath them will then resonate. So you've got to find your person to resonate with. We had a brilliant blog on Cuppa this week. It was a Cuppa member called Ned, who is 40 and he's an Aussie guy and he's given up drinking. And he's your classic Aussie bloke, And his story will resonate with many. And that's what I mean. You've got to find the right story for you. And it's not until you find that right person will you consider giving up alcohol. Until you find similarities between your story and someone else's is when you will start to consider it. So it's really important for everybody to tell their stories, not those of you that just think you've got a voice about this one thing. It's important that everyone talks about it. If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
Do they have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the document.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Add a little curiosity into your routine with TED Talks Daily, the podcast that brings you a new TED Talk every weekday. In less than 15 minutes a day, you'll go beyond the headlines and learn about the big ideas shaping your future. Coming up, how AI will change the way we communicate, how to be a better leader, and more. Listen to TED Talks Daily wherever you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad bookstores?
No, it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh yeah, really depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
okay,
good. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe, and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah. From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it now.
Yeah, go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy, buy it. Yeah.
And you know what? Don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Buy another one.
Yeah.